What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, guys. And in this video we're going to be doing a review on a sweater from GymShark. I know GymShark is a very popular gym apparel company. Pros and cons, we're going to go over that. I really like it. It's different. It's not like your normal hoodie that you would buy somewhere, simply because of the texture that they added, which I'll show you here in a minute. Right here, comes in like this. You take it out of the bag. Now it comes in this nice matted bag, I guess you can say. It's like a plastic matted bag. It's really nice, and it has a sticker right here of the size, obviously, GymShark across. In the back, you have the tag of the actual item with the barcode. I'm sure they like scan it, warehouse stuff. And then GymShark.com, and then a warning label. Does come with this, just like a double-sided sticky thing. Then you have the actual item. Now, this sweater is, I like it. I do. I already opened it, obviously. It does come with a tissue paper. Now, giving it a different angle. Alright. Super nice. They call it the, give me one second. Debossed. Now, what this is called, this sweater, the name of it, is Fitness Debossed. I'm not sure if I'm saying that. How would you say it, Jess? Debossed. Debossed. D-E-B-O-S-S-E-D. Pullover. Anyways, that's what it is. So, here it is. It's pretty nice. It's got like, the only thing I can kind of relate this to is I've seen Calvin Klein sweaters like this. So it's like, it's not embroidered. It's the actual fabric, but it's like pressed forward. So it's coming out of the fabric, protruding out of the normal material, but it's not another material. It's the same material. It's just like they pressed it through the material with like a heating press, and then it's stuck that way. I'm not exactly sure how they make it, but nonetheless. If you look on the inside, it is fleece, just like that. It is fleece, very soft. And then if we look at the tag, that's right here, this is something cool. I'm not sure if this is new or if it's something they've done in the past. So here we have the tag, this rubber elastic band thing, which is kind of cool. It says, "Be a visionary" on there, and it's 3D. So it's protruding out, it's elastic. Then they have their two plastic tags on here. One that just says GymShark. It's just plastic, it's clear. Once it says, like I said, GymShark on the front, and then nothing on the back. And then they actually have the tag of the actual item. This is more like their generic. This is the actual tag of the item, which says GymShark tailored sportswear engineered to enhance performance. And then if we go on the back, it's in other languages, which I don't know how to read, so if I tried to read that, I'd really... Yahoo! Alright, and then we also have that tag that was on the bag again. Fitness Deboss, the sweater. I don't know. And then we have this like some like NFL or basketball licensed products have like this shiny tag for like an official product, which shows GymShark. Holograph? Holofoil? What'd you call that, Billy? Imagine your Pokemon cards back in the day and they were shiny. What do we call that? That's what that is. And then on the inside, around the ribbing of the stitching, sorry, not the ribbing, the stitching of between the hoodie and the actual sweater, you have GymShark across it. And then we have the actual tag itself for the item on it, which is a medium. Let me look. Let me try to find what it's actually made of. Oh, aha, found it. It is this clear plastic rubbery tag on the, let's see, left side. Yep, on the left side. And it is made out of 68% cotton, 32% polyester. Depending on the area of the sweater, so it says on the main fabric, which I would assume is the torso, it says it's 68 cotton, 32 polyester. The rib, 97% cotton and 3% elastane. That's really it on regards to the sweater. Nothing else. Well, when I put it on, I'll show you a couple little details. It does have these cuffs on the arms, by the wrists. Nothing special, just like your normal hoodie ribbing, and then also your bottom as well. Just your normal hoodie ribbing. Nothing special there. It does have one thing that I like. Not everyone likes this, but I like that it crosses over. The left crosses over to the right, so it goes 1, 2 like that, instead of coming to the middle. And I'll show that to you more when I put it on. Now I have several other. These are just some of them. I'll show you here. These are several of my GymShark shirts, which I'm wearing one right now. This is a medium. All of those are mediums. This is also a medium, right? So I thought, well, everything that I've ever bought from GymShark is medium, so why not get a medium sweater? I was wrong. This is way too tight for me.
You're too small.
My wife says I'm too swole. This is too tight, so I will be returning this. I have to get a large. I did increase in the chest. I'm bulking right now. I did increase 2 inches. But it should have more give. It should have, there's not much. It had more stretchy, you know. Give me some stretchy pants. It should have more stretch to it, but it doesn't. So that's one con that I want to address with this. All these, medium. 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 Oh, guess what? Medium. Wait, you're not going to guess this one. Medium. Yeah, medium. Exactly. So, I would assume medium. Alright, let me put this on. Well, just for you, because I'm going to have a hard time getting it off. Oh, look at this. I'm going to turn this sweater inside out. The actual part of where it's protruded out. It's like this rubber texture. So this is what keeps the mold of that logo in place. This like glue, and then they pressed it, as you can see, and then they obviously pressed it with heat, and then this plastic holds the mold on the outside of the actual sweater itself. So there you go. We just found out how they do it. No. No give. There's no give, okay? Here's the sweater on. Arm length is fine. So here's the sweater from the front, side, back, side again, and back to the front. And the other thing I didn't mention is the Kangaroo Pocket that it has here. It's not 2, it's 1 hole. As you can see, right now, unwashed, it's good. It is tight in the lats. I don't know if you can see that. It is tight. Like I'm just sitting here and it's tight. Okay? If this was stretchy, I wouldn't have any problem with it, but it's not stretchy. Now, if I were to wash this, then it's absolutely not even possible for me to put this on. So what I wanted to mention or show you guys is, you see how this goes over first, right? This goes over first, and then this one goes over. So it gives it a, I feel like it looks better that way. It gives it another dimension instead of just coming to the middle. That's like your traditional hoodie. And then also it does have metal openings right by where the rope comes out, right there. And then it also does have metal tabs on the ends right here, and they're matted black. They're soft. They're soft. And then your hoodie, I guess. Hoodie's pretty standard. Nothing special. The boogeyman's gonna come get you. Oh, there you have it. If you wear if you're borderline medium large, if you're borderline medium large, I would say maybe get a large. If you're borderline small medium, get a medium. Like I said, all my clothes from GymShark have been mediums. This one will have to be a large. It's just too tight, especially when I wash it. It will go even more, and then definitely won't be something I'll be able to wear. I'll just have to give it to Jessica, and she doesn't need any more clothes. Let's say that. So as you can see here, here's the length of it. It's good. It's good. It's like where it needs to be. It's past my butt, but that's fully stretched out. Most people don't wear them. They kind of wear them a little baggier, you know. It's a hoodie. You want to be comfortable. Overall, I like the hoodie. I like it. It feels good as if it were a large, or when I get a large, I should say, not as if it was a large. Definitely feels small on me. Feels good. I think it looks good. There's two other colors. There's like a cream one, and then there's like a gray one, but they didn't have mediums. So they only had I think they had like smalls at the time, so they might restock. But they definitely didn't have larges, so I'm kind of SO on that. And they do have larges, so I'll have to reorder that. Oh, and then one thing, since I do have to ship this back, one thing to mention about GymShark's return policy is you don't send it back and tell them, oh, I need this size. You have to send it back. They give you a refund, and then you have to buy the actual item again. So it's not just like an exchange. It's an actual return, refund, and you have to buy it again. So I don't know why they do that, but it is what it is. Other than that, what do you think, Billy? Anything else?
I think it looks good. I can't tell it's too small on you.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too small, like in the lat area, but you definitely have to put it on just to actually fill it.
Yeah, for sure. And like, I would say like, if this sweater would not, if this sweater were not to shrink, then it would be doable. But since it is majority cotton, it is going to shrink, and it at that point then it definitely would not be wearable for me, for sure. But I'm 43 in the chest now, as Jessica measured me yesterday when I put it on. I'm no longer 41 because I'm bulking. I'm 43. That's why I assumed to get a medium, because all my other shirts are mediums from GymShark. But if you are 43 in the chest, use that as a rough range to get the correct size. I would say if you're 43, 42, get a large. If you're 41 or below, get, use their graph, but 41 to 40 I think is the medium. So Sai's gonna go ahead and put this on. He's not as wide as me, but he's still built, but not as wide as me. So you'll be able to see what it looks like on a 6'1" model instead of like me. I'm 5'8". And then another thing I wanted to mention is on the GymShark website itself, the model that is wearing this sweater, they put it on there. He's wearing a medium and he's 6'1", and so since I'm 5'8", I thought that, hey, a medium would be sufficient, plenty of room for me to actually fit into this, which is not the case. He's 6'1" and wears a medium. I'm 5'8" and we're large.
Yeah, it feels really tight, actually. It doesn't look tight when it's on you.
I know. I know what you mean.
It's no stretch.
No stretch.
I need a little stretch.
Come on, son. Put it on.
It's a little short on the sleeves. You see that?
Yeah.
Wrist.
So even Cy, I don't know. That 6'1" model on the.
I don't know if he's actually 6'1". Maybe I'm taller than this 6'1".
Maybe you've grown a little bit,
Maybe
bud.
like 7 foot.
Maybe
Yeah.
so.
Just kidding. I don't know. They're short. I definitely would get a large just based off this fact.
Yeah.
The length is okay. The length is good. But in the arms, the length is too short. And definitely in that
How's it?
action.
How is the back? Is it tight?
Yeah, it's a little tight.
Yeah. So even Cy, which is 6'1", just measured his chest at 40 inches. So I'm at 43. He's at 40, and he would get a large. And that's right now. Imagine when you wash it and put it in the dryer.
I would not be able to wear it.
No, it would not be wearable at that point.
It's cozy. Like it feels
Yeah,
pretty
it's
thick.
comfy.
It has nice material on the inside.
Yeah. One thing I do want to mention is that Shark, you can notice it a lot more in person than I think you can on the camera.
If you are over 6 foot, I would think about the arm length. If your chest is bigger than 40 inches, I would go with the large. And like you said, there's a size guide on the website, so that'll help out a lot. What we used was a little tape measure just to measure. So I would recommend investing in one.
Yeah, they're
If you're
cheap.
trying to buy clothes online anyway.
Yeah, because then it's a hassle of having to ship them back and having to wait, another week or two or whatever.
And you want it now, dude.
Right, you want it now. You're stoked.
Right?
Right?
Well, that's pretty much it. Do you have anything else to say about it?
No, sir.
I like it, so it'll keep you warm, definitely.
He's going to go
And you
get
can also work out in it. It's like not too thick, but it's thick enough to keep you warm. So that's it for this video. Make sure to like it, pass it on to a friend that wears GymShark and maybe thinking about purchasing GymShark or this sweater. And as always, stay fitted, stick with it. We'll see you in the next video.